is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Way. Paris Saint-Germain with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action. Diaz! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's been shifted off it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Could that be it? The big moment, his moment, the moment of utter relief. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's run loose here. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. Quality ball. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Marlon, decent chance! Oh, good finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
João Neves clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Fernandes. And Tomori. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Fernandes. That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Guardiola. Inter Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Brandt. Knocks it out wide. Cherki. Now it's Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cherki. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Inter Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now
chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just eases him off the ball. João Neves. And that was very necessary. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Conte. Matheus Cunha. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's intervened well there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bernal. Fernandes. Tries to play it through. And the ball's gone astray. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho. Here's Matheus Cunha. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tomori. Matheus Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. Dumfries. Here's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. João Neves making good progress. Now it's Diaz.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Cambio di giocatori.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cherki receives it in a wide position.
That's good defensive concentration.
Brandt looking to add to his goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neves. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Saliba. That is quite something! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So now the difference is 3. Spread out to the left. He won't be happy with that one.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Brandt. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Almost an hour gone.
80.607 spettatori.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Marlon. Oh, he's burst through. Marlon! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Zanetti. Brandt. He's got away. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Cherki. João Neves. He's looking wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bullish header! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Piqué with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And back to the keeper they go. Tomori. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's gifted it to the... And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tomori gets it clear. Bernal. Fernandez. Now that is a little undercooked. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In with the challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donnarumma getting this one clear. João Neves. Spread it left. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. Bernal. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Diaz. Fernandez. Now it's Marlon.
Ci sarà un
Now it's
minuto di
Matheus
recupero.
Cunha. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I have to say, I'm glad I never experienced what those players are going through at the moment. An uncertain future and confidence shot to pieces. Everyone's trying to put on a brave face, but this is
Paris Saint-Germain get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start? Or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who...
He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
João Neves really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ronaldinho. And it's Scholes. Serginho. Shoots! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's picked his way through. Forced to go back. He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And this is Saviola.
Saviola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doku. De Bruyne. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Saliba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the right flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Conte. Short changes him with that pass.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Scholes is always looking to break lines. De Bruyne applies the finish! And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Saviola. Oh, nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Leauge. 30 minutes gone. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. And this is Saviola. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
throw in. De Bruyne. Cherki. Yamal. Good purposeful running. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this. Donnarumma clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
He's having a shot!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a
And that signals the end of the first period. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Chers spectateurs,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Gets us going once more.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Scholes. Scholes. It's Scholes! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even...
Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Silvestre. It's Ronaldinho. Strong running down that left flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. De Bruyne. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Doku. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Juve always looking for that half a chance. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This could be a chance.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's been won straight back. Almost an hour gone. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Cherki is offering some sort of an... That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men. João Neves. Foden. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the box... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a searching pass. Ball's played through. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Ronaldinho. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, there's a probing ball, and it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. That's put pay to the danger. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Bruyne. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Diaz! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20.
The two coaches
Le numéro
are signalling
77.
changes here, both at the same
Le
time.
numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 10.
Messi, and Messi!
Le numéro 47. Le
Can't be
numéro 4.
expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden carries the ball down the right. Diaz! Diaz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne with the short one. That's tidy. Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! And again! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. That is lovely. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Has another go! Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's fabulous. Good chance here. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's aimed in. Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. A header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Doku! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Yamal, now it's Doku. Alexander-Arnold.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Defender is not giving up on this. João Neves. Good purposeful running this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the shot's on here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. Swung over. Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Nice control. Piqué proves too strong, too smart. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's where it came from. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, and he shoots! Goal! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they...
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, shooting chance! Conte, very much a player of the moment. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. That pass isn't the best. That's rather hopeful. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Paris Saint-Germain enjoying a half which is little short of... So straight into the second half. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neves. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try from distance. And that is faded wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Looking for the run. Caicedo. Fernandes. It's a promising position. João Neves. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loved. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
So time for change.
Le
And
numéro
this
7.
one has been on the cards for a
Le
little
numéro
while.
20. À leur place, le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Le numéro 10. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way through there. Cherki, who does have an assist to his name. Robertson. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. João Neves. Now it's Foden. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Messi. And they've got a throw. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball over the top. Messi, and he's definitely on. Messi! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Little pass back. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! He's put it wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's good running with the ball. Goes for the shot! That has ended up in no man's land. Foden! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And it's Son Heung-min. Saliba gets a foot in here. He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Il y aura
The
2 minutes
defence
de
just
temps
about
additionnel.
came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cherki providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Shoots! And he's hit it too high. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Stood up well to him there. And here's Foden. Can he get it through? Yamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yamal. Conte. Great vision. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both
Takes a shot! Doku. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Yamal. Good ball, good take. And he's certainly on. And the shots! And the ball's come loose. And again! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Dani Olmo can see things others simply can't. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Doku. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball if he can get there. And no, he's seen through all of that. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Cherki gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Now the delivery. Camavinga knocks it into space. Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. And it's Neves. Foot in. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doku just eases him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal has the space to... He's having a shot! Doku. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Threads one in. Doku. And Yamal bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played in. Doku. Oh, good-looking ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Kane. Danny Olmo. He'll try from distance. Oh my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne. Conte. Cherki. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fab. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. João Neves. Good purpose. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That has not gone well. Cherki.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Neves pinches it off him. Danny Olmo. And here's Kane. He's through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Piqué going vertical. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
Well, the two coaches
El
are
dorsal
signalling
20.
changes here,
El
both at the
dorsal
same time.
29. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, Berbatov, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's found support out wide. Some resolute defending there. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's found space here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is Conte. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. Hazard finding himself in space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rudiger. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Cherki. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a...
He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that was vital. Dani Olmo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Yamal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dani Olmo. Big chance! Off the post. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.